Hey everybody, it's your girl Claudia Jordan. Welcome to Cocktails with the Queens. I am with my beauties, my queens, Miss Vivica A. Fox. What's up, girl?
Hey, girl, hey.
What country are you in tonight?
I am finally back in LA. Very happily back in LA. Can't you tell?
I know. Okay. All right. You stay on the road. And also, let's make some noise for Lisa Ray. What's up, Lisa Ray? What's up, pretty girl?
Make that noise, girl. Hey, Queens. What's happening? Happy Monday.
Love the crown. Love the hair. That's pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
And last but not least, loving this new look on you, Selena. Miss Selena Johnson. That's pretty as hell. You look good, girl. What's up?
Hello, ladies. I'm giving basically a Vivica Fox tease and a sometimes Lisa Ray tease and a sometimes Claudia Jordan tease tonight, honey, with straight peruca hair. Just want to give a shout out to my new hairline collaborator, which is Virgin Hair Fantasy. That's what this new wig is from. It's glueless. It's fantastic. So just happy, having a great night.
Marvelous.
Yes, I'm trying to give younger.
It's working.
I don't know if it's working. Okay, I'm trying to give you.
Don't mind talking about wigs no more. Remember, we used to then talk about the wigs and us having and stuff. Now we like, yeah, this girl here coming right off after we finish.
Don't we?
Or we want to know the name of her. Like, honey, what name is that one? Yes.
Okay. Oh, her name is Emma.
Yes, Emma.
This is the Emma from Virgin Hair Fantasy, my collaborator. You will get 20% off if you get it because you saw this one. Well, tell the people you got it from me.
I think I need to start doing the wigs because the front part of my hair is breaking off. It's like this short. Like
Claudia, you say that, but you are the last to give in. Okay. How long has your girl V been like, girl, I'll sing you something? You're like, no, I'm not really into it. I tried. It just doesn't work for me.
I think I'm ready to convert. I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. All right. You let me know. I got you.
Because if not, these edges are going to be all the way back.
You want that?
All right, ladies. Well, I just want to say everybody's looking quite beautiful tonight. So what's everybody sipping on tonight?
I have my usual Pinot Noir.
Nice.
I have a little rosé.
And I have the tea.
Okay, very nice. I got some vodka coming in a second with some Simply Something. So I'm gonna hit that, but I gotta make sure it's not in my little ghetto red cup because I think we got banned from using the red cups, right?
Oh, well, we try to do some things classy.
Oh, wait, it's in a glass. I got it. Here we go. All right, y'all. Listen, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We're going to have a good old time because the inbox with all of us chatting earlier was feisty. So I know this show is about to be feisty, and that's just a little inside joke, but we're going to get to.
You know how sisters are sometimes.
All the time. Yo, I felt like the little kid watching our parents argue, and I was like,
no, the Bart Simpson disappearing into the bushes was hilarious.
I love y'all. That's all I want to say.
Things like that, and you have to laugh. It's love. It's love.
I just want to say, I love y'all. That's it.
Love
that part.
Look, now the love is back in the building.
Goodness. All right. So we're going to kick things off with some Man Crush Monday. Okay, it's our way to show some appreciation to some of the brothers in the game who are bringing the heat. And look, it's all in fun. Doesn't mean we trying to throw the draws at them. This is just us giving the brothers some props on this show. Ladies, are you ready to name your Man Crush Monday?
Do it.
Well, after our chat today, you know who has to go first. Miss Lisa Ray.
That's so funny. Thanks.
I know.
I had to think about it because I've been so gone for 2 weeks till it's like, I don't know what nobody doing. If somebody says something, I might say his name and he didn't say something crazy last week. I don't know. But mine actually, rest in peace, is someone that's no longer with us, and it's Andre Harrell.
Okay.
Mogul extraordinaire, Puffy's right-hand person, Mary J. Blige. And he just was an empire and an inspiration for me because he would sit down and talk to me and he would encourage me in a way that I would get up and feel like I was the best thing since sliced bread and butter. And I trusted him because he was talented and he knows talent. And I was just, when we lost him, we lost a good one. So,
for sure. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for that. Selena, we know you are happily married, but if you weren't, this is all in fun. Who would be your Man Crush Monday?
Well, there are many qualities of a man that are fantastic, and it's not just about looks. Even though this man is not, he's handsome as well. But I chose Lee Merritt this week because He is just doing so much in the community for African Americans, and he's so young. And let me just give you a few stats on him. He became the first person in his family to graduate from high school. At 35, he has been an attorney for 5 years and has made it his mission to fight police misconduct and racial violence for the people he calls society's throwaways. In 2017, Merritt was number 8 on the Root 100, a list honoring the top 10 most influential African American men in the country, African Americans in the country, ages 18 to 45. And he worked on cases like DeAndre Harris, Jordan Edwards, Marlon Gibson, Tatiana Jefferson, Ahmaud Arbery. And just recently, I think he had something to do with the Breonna.
Taylor.
No. Breonna, I think just recently he had something to do with the Breonna Taylor settlement. You know, I think he had something to do with that. Don't quote me on that, but I just really wanted to shout him out, you know, really, because we're in a time that civil rights it was supposed to be passed. And then you think of the people that were helping us get through those times then. He's one of those guys that is getting us through these times now. So he's my Man Crush Monday. Man Crush Monday this week because of the work that he's doing in the community for our culture.
Lee Merritt is a good friend of mine here in Dallas, and I'm going to send him this clip. This brother ran for attorney general. He came a little bit short this year in the primaries, but he has a very bright future in politics, and he is the voice for the voiceless.
He's dope.
And this man is getting it done, and he deserves all the flowers. So that's a good one.
Thank you for sharing that information.
Yes, I didn't know that about it.
He's amazing.
Awesome.
Also, Vivica Fox, last but not least. Who is yours?
Last but not least, I am going to pick the actor Da Vinci, who I believe is just hot. He is a Haitian-born actor who is just wrecking shop right now. I am doing my best to try to get him on the show for all the ladies out there. I know he is just blowing us up. He's on he's been on Broadway. He's doing television shows with AKA 50 Cent Curtis. He's just really, really hot on the scene. And I'm just very proud of him. He's become a personal friend of mine. So we just friends, y'all. So don't, I'm gonna bring him on the show as a gift for y'all ladies. So y'all know, but I'm very proud of this young actor. And like I said, we've become good friends. He asked for advice. He's in the Mary J. Blige video. He just hot.
I love it.
Okay, there it is.
I love this segment because we get to learn things about people we didn't know and show the brothers, our kings, some love. I'm going to go with someone that has been in the news for a long time, Colin Kaepernick. And the reason why is because I feel like when people first come out and fight for a cause, it's all hot. They get all the attention and love, and then they kind of fall by the wayside while this man is still banned from participating in NFL. He still practices 5 days a week. This man, and now in light of all the other scandals that have come about Brett Favre and supposedly taking all this money from the Mississippi welfare system to make sure he gets a gym, a volleyball court for his daughter, and people kind of just like blowing it off. It's not getting the attention it should. Meanwhile, this man who merely just took a knee, he didn't take money. While Brett Favre took millions, Colin Kaepernick took a knee for us. And a lot of people left him high and dry and was like, he ain't even all the way black, or he wasn't even that good of a quarterback. I don't give a goddamn how good of a quarterback he was. He didn't have to do what he did, and he did. And it wasn't for him, it was for us. And this man should be playing the NFL. I sports bet every single week because I'm a degenerate gambler. And let me tell you something, there's a lot of quarterbacks that he could take their place. Right about it.
I agree, Claudia. That's good. That's a good one.
Man, we will not forget your sacrifice, Colin Kaepernick. We will not forget your sacrifice. All right, this was fun. We're going to try to do this every week. I know it's a struggle sometimes, but if we just look at it in a way, we're just going to give these brothers props every week, I think we will have no shortage. All right, ladies.
Absolutely, because there is a plethora of brothers that need to be,
absolutely,
you know.
Facts. Yep. All good choices, everyone. All right, ladies, let's get into this. Let's start the show with some Black girl magic. We show love to the fellas. Now let's show love to the ladies. Last week, Solange Knowles made her debut as a music composer for the New York City Ballet's annual Fall Fashion Gala at Lincoln Center. Solange is only the second Black woman in the company's 74-year history to compose a score for the company. Let's go to our resident musician, singer, Selena Johnson. What are your thoughts on this historic moment for Solange?
Honey, I just got to give a shout out to Tina Knowles, honey. When I tell you, she got two of the most powerful women that came out of her stomach. It don't make no sense. her and Matthew, they made some beautiful, amazing Black women. I love Solange, and I'm real proud. I'm real happy for her. I'm proud of how she continuously, does her thing in her own lane and shows how she's different from her sister, but still very talented all the same. So I'm very excited for her. I think this is amazing. And we need Black creators, in that arena. So very, very happy for her.
Love it. Okay. Vivica, what do you think?
I concur. And when I saw how, just the two sisters with their mom, that picture with them, how proud they were. I'm like, Black girl magic, Black excellence. It just makes me so proud that we are busting through ceilings that, they say we couldn't be, or we didn't have a place, and they're just proving them wrong. And I was very, very proud of Solange. Congratulations, Queen.
Love it. And last but not least, Lisa Ray, what do you think?
Ditto and ditto, really. These women are conquerors. They are young and relatable. And those are the kind of examples in women that the younger generation needs to see. And they're doing it big. And you're absolutely right, Selena. It's like being the baby sister. Don't I know? Being the little sis. But always being the little sis. It's like you be quiet, you know what I mean? But she's like, blossom into her ownness, inside joke, blossom into her ownness, that she's like, that's my sister, and this is me, and this is what I do, and see my accomplishments. And Solange, we are seeing your accomplishments. Congratulations.
Yes.
I want to give her props because it's got to be tough being the little sister to Beyonce Knowles. When Beyonce walks in the room, it's like all eyes on her. And Solange has done a damn good job of establishing her own style, her own identity, her own successful path, and doing things kind of outside the box that we wouldn't even think about. Like, wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that there was only one before her. And that's super dope that she's like blazing her own path. Because if I had been a sister like Beyonce, I'd probably just be kind of chilling. But Solange is out here like really blazing her path. And that's got to be tough. And she keeps reinventing herself. So shout out to the whole family. Like, damn. All right. Well, from the highs to the lows.
Here we go.
Kanye West. I'm sorry, I am done with him. He was recently spotted rocking a shirt with Candace Owens, another embarrassment to the community. And the shirt said "White Lives Matter" printed on the back during his surprise Yeezy fashion show in Paris. Let's start with you, Vivica. What are your thoughts? And are you surprised?
What in the Uncle Tom's Cabin is going on here?
Like, why?
The Uncle Tom syrup is what is going on.
I mean, it's just thick as it could be. I mean, White Lives Matter? Huh. I guess he's got to figure out some way to stay relevant.
I think so.
It's like, I'm going to do things to just shock you. You did that muddy ass fashion show the other day that you called Apocalyptic or whatever the hell that was. I'm just throwing in the child flag on the damn play. Just cancel.
And isn't it just amazing though, how he still has a group of people that follow him and wants to see more of the shenanigans. And that's just crazy to me. It's like his fan base is going down with him. And I know I've heard of fans being loyal, but come on now. You don't want to go down to the, like Selena said, you don't want to go down to hell with them, To
the hell, okay.
Selena?
Can I just ask this? Is it that he doesn't like being a Black man and he just gravitates toward everything that's white? I'm just really confused.
I think you said,
I'm going to tell you when he lost me was when he called Donald Trump his hero, like the man. Like that for me, I was like, and 400 years of slavery, like he keeps on doing things that are anti-Black. Is it for money? Shock? What is it you got? What is it, ladies?
Shock, I think, but she's like.
Guys, I have tried very, very hard to be extremely supportive and understanding in regards to Kanye West. I love Kanye. I mean, the Kanye that I know is a good guy inside, but then when you see stuff like this, what are you supposed to do as someone who is his friend? You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not in alignment with what he's doing. First of all, I think Candace Owens is the worst human in history. So
Say
I
that.
like everybody knows how I feel about Candace Owens. She's nuts. And to be in alignment with her, it's just it's going too far for me. Like, I love you, Kanye, but sometimes I feel like he just does things to be rage against the music. I just think sometimes you just do things to be opposite of what your culture is on purpose. I don't think you believe half the stuff you be saying. I think sometimes you just do it to shake the table. But sometimes it can go too far and be offensive and have people misunderstand, who you truly are. And I don't even know if that's what you're doing or not, but I just know it's not working. And I want to help. And, I want to say that it's a mental illness. Maybe it's a relapse. Like, we can say all of that, but at some point it's not fair to us that as your followers, as your people, as your culture, as your friends, that we have to accept stuff that you expect us to accept stuff. And then you had the nerve to come and come on post and say that your friends wasn't, supporting your stuff. What about the things that they believe in? We have to stay true to what we believe in too. So I don't know what to think about this. I just know I don't like Candace Owens, and aligning yourself with her with this stupid thing on the back of your shirt. That's stupid to me. And I'm getting mad about it because it's like, you my boy. Why are you doing this? What are you trying to do?
Was there anything that happened that motivated this, y'all?
I don't know. It's just stupid.
I mean, I'm just curious, did a death happen? Did the white boy get shot? I mean, like, what was the motivation?
Selena,
I was going to say, it's going to be connected to something, and we're going to find out, because that's how he works. That's how his head is. He's always want to be a step ahead, thinking that he is, and he's always doing the shock value, shake the table shit. So I'm sure we'll hear about this. We're talking about it, and he is doing exactly what he.
I just don't know,
Selena, and I give you props for having to speak against. It's got to be tough when it's someone that you do care about, and thank you, because I know it's hard. We're gonna go to commercial, but I just want to say before we go, at this point, Kanye, like, you're trolling Black people. At this point, right? You're no different than the sellouts that we see on Fox News that are Black, right? That take stabs against the Black community and say stuff to be accepted, and that kind of gets us irritated and lies to our face and plays in our faces and tells us that racism isn't really here and we're imagining things. If we just pick ourselves up by the bootstraps, you know what it is to struggle. You grew up in Chicago. You watched your mother work her behind off to have a good life for you. And you're trolling us now to align yourself with a Candace Owens and have a shirt that says White Lives Matter. And it's not, then don't give me the false equivalency. A White Lives Matter shirt is mocking the Black Lives Matter movement. Exactly. It's not the same thing. It's a way to shut us up when we say Black Lives Matter. And then y'all say Blue Lives Matter too, and White Lives Matter. It's to diminish the meaning of Black Lives Matter. Shame on you for all the Black people that we lost and all the protests that we had, trying to get people to recognize we are just as valuable as the others. And you go wear a shirt just shitting on the movement. Shame on you, Kanye. And I want to support you, but I can't support your bullshit. I cannot support your bullshit.
Claudia, can I just say in closing, and most likely for profit.
It's for attention, and I'm sick of it. And profit. Kanye, get it together and come on back home before we don't even want you to come back home, because I'm sick of it. And Candace Owen, don't bring her with you. We're going to take a commercial break. And you got all that fashion, and you're going to align yourself with a girl looking a hot-ass mess like that, even on the most shallow part of you. I don't know. We're going to take a quick break and I'm going to drink some more alcohol during this break because I'm sick of it.
I know that's right.
Okay.
Welcome back to Cocktails with the Queen. All right, Queen.
Hey there, darlings. We're going to have a new segment for y'all tonight. And the segment is called Check Yourself, Boo. Hey, some theme music and everything. Okay. So listen, every now and then, it's okay to give someone a little tough love. And y'all know me, this is my favorite word, to hold somebody accountable for their actions. And so we like to call this segment, as I said before, Check Yourself, Boo. So we got someone this week that, Lord Jesus, does he need to check himself?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it is Antonio Brown. Now, Antonio Brown was caught on video flashing his junk in the trunk to stun guests at a hotel in Dubai. he shoved his bare buttocks, which were quite nice, but you can't be doing that in a woman's face twice. Brown posted tweets claiming he was the victim. Okay, because a woman ran off with his swim trunks. He tweeted, now, if roles were reversed, the headlines would read, AB having a wild night with a new female. Yet when it's me, it automatically becomes a hate crime. All right, Queens, you know I got to get y'all thoughts on this one. Lisa Ray, what you think about Antonio? Just that was a new form of flashing, if you ask me. What you think?
I was gonna say, first of all, you in Dubai and they don't play that. They women are covered up. So what makes you think that they want that your butt not covered up? And if you don't have stay under the water, and yet you're splashing your butt and above the water, so you meant to do that. Whether somebody took your swimming trunks or not, you can holler and use your mouth and still say, "Hand me a towel."
Amen. I agree. Miss Selena, what you think?
So you telling me that the people had their dilly-dallies all out in front of the Dubai people? That's what we're saying here?
Yeah.
And he said
Antonio
that he
Brown
was assaulted. So Antonio Brown had his dilly-dallies out and he said that he was assaulted.
He said that the girl stole his swim trunks. So he was the victim.
So he was the victim. You know, once again, I just feel like the people are just trying to shake the table. They want everything to fall off of it, the salt shaker, the pepper, the hot sauce. They want it all to fall on the ground. I don't know about Antonio Brown. He does some very outrageous things. The last time the man just walked off the football field and never came back. So I don't know, maybe the girl did assault him. Maybe she did take the man panties and just didn't come back, so he didn't have a choice. She
Claudia?
took that man panties. What you want him to do?
Well, Claudia is looking thoroughly disgusted. What are your thoughts, Claudia?
Antonio Brown, you are one of the best receivers to ever play in the NFL. Extremely talented, ripped to shreds, got body for days, strong as hell. You mean to tell me a woman in the pool ripped your drawers off? Was it Caitlyn Jenner? Who was it? Who was that strong to rip your shorts off for you? And you were just a helpless damsel in distress. Oh, woe is me. My penis and my anus are out, and I just don't want this. How about you was thrusting like a dolphin in the water? I seen you. And you also have a history of this with your massage therapist. Yes, I remember this. I follow sports, sir, and I'm a Patriots fan. You tricked off the biggest opportunity after being kicked off 2 other teams. You got with Tom Brady to play twice. And you tricked off that opportunity to be a low-level rapper. Then let us not forget how you disrespected our girl Keisha Cole when she was just trying to be a good girlfriend to you, and you totally embarrassed her. I have no sympathy for you. I was rocking with you when Deion Sanders took you under his wing and said, "Come to my compound. Let me help you out, brother. Let me try to get you right." You had so many chances. 1 in 500,000 people, athletes, make it to the pros, and you got a chance, right? And another chance, and you keep tricking it off. So I ran out of FUCKs to give about you.
Ooh.
Let the chips fall where they may. This happened in May, by the way, and we're just hearing about it now. I hate when I see talented, charismatic people that should be playing right now in the NFL and about to get another ring. Instead, we talking about you have your dangling out in the pool. Miss me with the BS.
Well, Claudia, you read him for all of us. So
Okay, after I was going to say, well, damn, Antonio,
Listen.
check yourself, boo. Over half of Cocktails with Queens.
Okay.
I like that segment, and I'm sure we'll have many more things to say about others. And
I know
we
you
want
like
you to
that
win,
segment.
sir. We want you to win, but you had your little peen out like a little dolphin in heat. You ain't the victim.
Girl stole his panties, girl. Just let it go. He just stole his stuff. People stole his panties. He didn't have no more
Not his
panties to put
panties.
on.
Not his
Yeah,
panties,
honey.
girl. I caught that.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Well, that's what they call. What is it? Draws,
Right.
panties, all the same.
Thanks,
It was quite
Vivica.
shocking. I mean, you have to admit it when it came up. It was like, what's he doing?
Britches, and stole his britches.
Oh my God, not britches. I ain't heard
Yeah, they
britches.
stole the
That
man
people
under
was
britches.
coming from the South.
going down to Mississippi getting her word,
I'm tired of stupid behavior. I'm tired. Like, no many people want that. I'm tired of just effery. I'm tired. Okay.
Okay.
Great segment, Vivica. I look forward to more of that. Hey, y'all. Would y'all?
Check yourself, boo. I love that.
Yes. Hey, ladies, would y'all buy a home where a murder happened? According to a recent poll,
Devil?
3 in 10 Americans wouldn't hesitate to buy and live in a house where a previous owner was murdered. The study also found that only 32% of Americans would consider murder a deal breaker. The remaining 38% weren't sure or preferred not to say how they felt about moving into a place where someone was murdered. Let's start with you, Lisa Ray. Would you be on the fence about buying a home where a murder happened? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I do realize that we don't know what has happened to our homes that before we buy them. There's a lot, especially in apartments, people, stuff goes on in apartments and they just paint, put down new carpet and rent it again. But knowing that, that they had the yellow tape up and that you got blood, so blood don't really kind of disappear. It just saturates into the wood and stuff. Knowing that, I would feel a little eerie. I'm just even nervous about folks falling down my stairs and hurting themselves.
Okay.
No. It might be cheaper though to get it. I mean, a discount, but I don't know. I don't think I can deal with it.
Okay.
It's giving Amityville of horror, and I'm giving it's a no for me, Alex. It's a no for me, dog. In my, no. I'm into spirits and spiritual, and no mamula. I can't do it. If I knowingly went into the house, I know the house, somebody passed away in the house. No mamula. That spirit could possibly be there. It could be unsettled. It didn't pass right. If it was a murder, and especially a murder, that's not a peaceful going. So it's giving Amityville of horror. It's giving, horror movie exorcism, exorcist. I'll pass.
All right.
In the name of Jesus.
Vivica, what do you think?
So I absolutely concur with Selena, and it's why I always buy new homes. I want to be the only person that done put energy up in my house. So, I love to buy my homes new, decorate them new, make them nice, and have my Vivica energy up in there. But to know that a murder happened up and through there, them spirits, I wouldn't be able to sleep good. I'd be like, they over in the corner hollering her, help me, help. No.
Making your own movie, huh?
Okay.
I feel you, Vivica. I be getting new places like apartments and condos because I be so afraid of roaches. I really have a thing about roaches. Like, I'm more scared of roaches than spirits. Like, I really hate them. One time,
roaches are spirits.
Hell, did roaches?
I don't know nothing about them.
Roaches are spirits.
One time,
look, infestation. I'm not going nowhere near it. Period.
Look at here, y'all. One time when I was a struggling model, I stayed at this model's hot place, his cousin's place in the Bronx. And I took a nap on a fold-out couch and a roach crawled across my face. And ever since then, can't do it.
No. I hope you never talk to him again.
Oh, girl, on that, go to commercial.
Okay, please go to commercial.
But you don't know what happens in the hotel rooms y'all be staying in either. So I think a lot of stuff goes down.
No.
Well, nowadays you can kind of inspect them or at least stay at 4 to 5 stars.
Bring your black light, y'all. A lot of white.
Okay.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick commercial break before I gross y'all out. We'll be right back. And I just can't do roaches. Welcome back to Cocktails with the Queens, everybody. Okay, hey y'all, we have reached the part of the show where we talk about our relationships, the challenges we have faced in our lives, and how we overcame them. Welcome to our queendom. All right, ladies, it's October, so it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're shining a light on the importance of this month. According to the website Breast Cancer Prevention Partners, breast cancer has the highest mortality rate of any cancer in women between the ages of 20 and 59. African-American women have a 31% breast cancer mortality rate, the highest of any U.S. racial or ethnic group. And among women younger than 45, breast cancer incidence is higher amongst African-American women than white women. Let's talk about the importance of Black women getting their mammograms. Vivica, let's start with you.
I've had several friends, unfortunately, that passed away from breast cancer. I know it's that exam, ladies, that you don't want to do. Back in the day, I used to hear about how painful they were, and it was something that really we didn't talk about or discuss. But nowadays, the beautiful thing is about it, like this morning on the news, on a couple of the morning shows, they were letting woman know, like you said, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that we're talking about it. They were showing the women doing self-exams, giving them more awareness on where to go to get their mammograms and stuff like that. It's not that painful. I mean, back in the day, you hear about it like being a pancake, squeezing your boobie. It's not that uncomfortable, goes by very quickly. But please, we want all you ladies to be around. It doesn't take that long. Please get your mammograms.
Thank you so much for that. Vivica? That's Lisa Ray.
I think that, there's a lot of people out there that's talking about it. And the more that we take our platform to be able to enlighten people, then the better that they have. And they have the information needed to not be afraid or not believe in the myths. Susan G. Komen does a great job. That pink ribbon is everywhere. When you see that, you automatically know what that is. BET has given Black female directors initiative for breast cancer. I am one of the directors of one of the films that's coming out now, October 8th, on BET Her. My film is called The Pink Fight, and also bringing awareness to breast cancer. So, again, when we're talking about it like this on our platform and we're able to relate and release information to people so they do not think that just because they 25 and they haven't had a lump yet that they can't get it. The self-examination, you might not be able to do it. You might not know how to do it, but definitely when you go to the doctor, they can show you the easy way to do it, that you're comfortable. So, to be able to listen, to be able to hear it in different places, I think that we're doing an incredible job. And I'm glad that FOXSOUL is allowing us to be able to bring some awareness to it as well.
That part. Selena?
Oh, my sister, my manager, pretty much my best friend in the whole wide world, Dr. Salisha Thompson. She was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer, but it was almost at stage 2. She had a lump in her breast, and it was a huge scare. We do not have it in our family. It does not run in our family. We are not predisposed. And because she's very, very adamant about checking herself all the time, she was able to catch it. So right. It's really, really important to do it because you just never know. It's not about being predisposed anymore. It's not about, I don't have a family history. That doesn't matter anymore. It's really, I believe, and some studies have shown that it's linked to our diets and lifestyle. And so, and there are things that are causing cancer and creating cancer cells in us that we're eating and ingesting that we have no control of as well. So I would just encourage everyone. I know it's scary. Black women, especially Black women, we struggle with the doctors, because they don't treat us great all the time. It's hard to find a really good doctor, but I'd say find you a good Black doctor, a Black female doctor, honey, and just get all the tests you need to get done, because, it can mean between life and death. And right now, my sister was diagnosed in 2019. It's 2022. It has not returned.
Great.
So God is good, praise God. But she caught it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine had she not caught it, we would have never thought to think that that's in our family. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to be adamant about doing all our checkups. Heart disease is leading in our communities. So many things, ovarian cancer, so many different things. So please, please, please don't be afraid, be courageous, and get checkups.
I have to have full disclosure here. The last year I have been dealing with severe pain in my right boob. And I put it off. I went to get a mammogram one time. And when I got there to sign in, I feel like they were just like throwing so many obstacles in my way. Like I'm at the spot to get a mammogram. They're like, oh, a primary doctor did not recommend you, so we can't take you. I'm like, but I'm here. I'm in the office. I checked in. You accepted my appointment. So it really discouraged me. I went in my car in the parking lot and I cried because it took me so long to work up the nerve to go. So I waited so long to go back. And in that time, if it was cancer, who knows how bad it could have gone. I finally went again about 2 months ago. And at this point, I waited so long. I had to stop jogging and I had to start walking in my workouts because it hurt when I would run, right?
Oh my God.
I had convinced myself I have it and it's just a matter of what stage it is. I finally went and just said, you know what, let me just stop being a baby and go. And I went and they gave me a mammogram and an ultrasound. Please demand one. Please demand that both. And they said that they found nothing, but I still don't like the way that they handled me as a Black woman when I went in there. Like, if I'm telling you I've had pain for almost a year, there's something that's there. Maybe it's a cyst, maybe it's something else, right? And the way I understand why people get discouraged. Right. The medical care is that they don't give us the same energy, y'all. You have to fight for them to treat you the same way. And that's why the mortality rates are so high amongst Black women, because a lot of times our pain goes ignored, or you'll be fine, take an aspirin, or just don't wear a tight bra. Are you serious?
Yeah. You know, those are actual studies that Black women are struggling finding good primary care physicians because of the way they treat us, based on exactly what you just said, Claudia. They treat us like, oh, you know, like we're some strong thing or something. And I've talked about this before a really long time ago, how, you know, and I hate to go back to slavery on stuff, but you know that they used to experiment on Black women's bodies, and just use us as guinea pigs because they felt like we were the strongest, you know, most viable guinea pig. You know, we were the mice, you know, so to speak. So, you know, it's really bad. I mean, Serena Williams talked about it, how, you know, they almost didn't catch her embolism in her, you know, her throat and all this stuff. So just still be adamant, fight hard to be seen, be heard, because we have rights and we have the right to, you know,
and the bottom line of that is that you have to really want to live, because when you feel any little thing, it is up to us to go, hey, this isn't right. I don't feel 100%, and be more in tune with yourself, because I'll be able to tell full disclosure as well. You know, even with menopause and getting older or whatever, it was like, oh, I don't have what she has, so I'm okay.
Right.
It's what I would say, you know what I mean? But mine just wasn't as full blown as a hot flash. It was a cold flash or whatever, you know what I mean? But it was still something enough for me to say, let me go to the doctor. Or here's the thing, they have appointments where you can't walk in. You can sit there all day, but if it's just that important to you, you'll sit there all day instead of waiting for an appointment 3 months down the line.
And Black women, we know we are freaks of nature when it comes to aging. So it's very easy to think, nah, not me. I'm good. Look at me. I look healthy. I look young. That's not going to affect me. And please, my sisters, let's drop this. I'm a strong Black woman, because that's why they treat us as such. Like, we just like, you know, they be all right. Great conversation, ladies. Thank you for your full disclosure on all this. It was I hope we help somebody else out there. Remember, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and please go get checked. Quick commercial break, and we'll be back with more right after this. Welcome back to Cocktails with the Queen. Speaking of queens, there's a queen in your background, Selena, because y'all are about to do a song. I know she don't want to get on camera right now because y'all working, right? But you got a star over there, don't you?
Girl, sing something so we sing.
I do love you. Okay.
Kiki Wyatt, y'all.
The nappy-headed queen.
Okay.
Oh my God. I thought we was gonna identify her from her voice.
Superstar just what? Drop by.
Listen, just sitting here, just sing like that, just sitting here. Playing in her phone, just sitting here playing in the phone. That's how she sings. That's how you sing in the song. It just sitting in the chair.
So y'all working on a song together?
We are working on several concepts together.
Come on, queens. Come on.
You heard it here first.
That's why Selena over there feeling good. She's like, new song, new hair. Yes.
New hair, Via.
Okay. Got a friend over there with and everything. Okay.
Well, ladies, speaking of someone who needs to get new hair, and men are getting wigs and weaves now too, Tory Lanez.
I hate Claudia. Speaking of, and then go say Tory Lanez.
Girl, that segue was fabulous. Let's just get Claudia around the block for that segue. Okay? That's what I'm talking, Chloe. You better work, girl.
Speaking of chewed up edges and patchy hairlines, Tory Lanez is being sued for an alleged 2001 hit and run accident involving a pregnant woman. According to TMZ, the couple claims they exited a highway and stopped at a red light at the end of an off-ramp. They claim Tory came out of nowhere and struck their car from the rear left side with a green Bentley SUV and then fled the scene. Tory's attorney said the couple's filing is baseless and will be laughed out of court. Who wants to go first on this story?
Go ahead,
Ray.
Lisa Ray.
Are we talking about something that happened 20 years ago?
Yeah.
2001?
Yeah.
Her baby ain't even a baby no more. You can't even get child support no more. That child is grown in college and probably having her own baby. What judge is going to sit and listen to that? And if someone was happy to figure that out?
They was like, you know what? I remember. Now that I remember. Yep, it was him. Yep. He had hair then, but
he probably looked different then.
Yes.
Hairline would change your whole identity, y'all. Y'all know.
You know.
Well, was he taller then? I'm just saying.
Don't say.
Okay. I just to be quiet. Well, maybe the people are just trying to regurgitate information to double down on his character so that we can mix it up about that and Megan Thee Stallion and that situation, That how people bring stuff up to be bringing stuff up,
Right.
even though both stories are old, but it's like, aha, I knew he was off the chain because he had did X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's why we're talking about it, because just to kind of go with a character concept.
Devil's advocate on that. I see how you brought that around. Okay,
I
Slim.
tried, to do my Lisa Ray thing.
You know what? I'm not a Tory Lanez fan, clearly. But are we really to believe Tory Lanez had a green Bentley SUV in 2001?
Oh, good point, Claudia. Good point.
I don't buy it. And I don't go hard for him.
Wait a minute. You said a green Bentley
SUV. Do they make those?
Now, that is true. Did they make them at that time?
Yeah.
See, we're helping you out.
Even if they
People
did,
think we
they
hate
wasn't popping. They wasn't popping like that at the time.
Right. I mean, if they had said like a green Dodge or what was
What?
Dodge, they weren't gonna get too much money for that. So.
You're not gonna say Dodge, Vivica.
I'm just saying to think like, a green Bentley. That's really pushing it.
Now, I thought they were gonna talk about Don Juan. I was like, now, if he said it, been like, oh, okay, Don Juan had green cars and the church, okay, church.
Yes, he would.
Does anyone find
it a green Bentley? You're right, Lisa. Right.
Does anyone else find it funny that it's a green car and he's like a little leprechaun size? Like,
oh my God.
Come on, I love it. Keep going. Your turn. And who else got something?
They call this man a leprechaun.
You know what?
They call the people a leprechaun, honey.
He's so problematic as of late. And if he is found innocent of all these charges, I will publicly apologize to him and his hairline on this show. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. We'll be back, y'all.
Because it's what we should do.
Welcome back to Cocktails with the Queens. Hey, y'all. Listen, we are here for the integrity of our stories. We want to make sure you know that you can always count on us for the truth. We have to make a correction. Either my eyes are messed up or there's a typo, but that Tory Lanez story, the accident was not 2001. It was 2021. And there were Bentleys. He could have had a Bentley in 2021. So throw the whole theory away.
So, okay, well, all the other stuff still stay though.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of things not staying.
Man. You know what?
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, I can't. I'm sick of it.
I'll do a disclaimer.
Right.
A fan may have had a little too much fun at a recent Pusha T concert. The fan tweeted, "I lost my prosthetic leg at your St. Louis show. Still had fun though." Pusha T reposted the fan's tweet and wrote, "We got to find that man leg, y'all. If you were at the St. Louis show and know where my guy's prosthetic leg is, please hand it over." Someone replied with a photo I'm sorry. Someone replied with a photo of a leg, and they said, I got a picture from last night. It was in the bathroom. What are your thoughts on the story? We're going to find that leg. Y'all ain't laughing. That's okay. It's okay. No? What do y'all think? I think we're going to find it. We're going to help them find it.
We're going to let her have this one. You know,
all I can say is,
I hope he finds.
Lord, in the name of Jesus,
mm-hmm.
forgive us all for just anything that we have done that has sinned against, your will, God. We just want to just ask that you forgive us. In Jesus.
Well, here's the thing. He
Amen.
must have had a great, fantastic time that he just danced his leg off. So kudos to you and whomever's out there that was cleaning up out there. If you see it, please wipe it down and reach out to the man so he can have his other leg, so he can walk not with a limp.
Well, you know what? In hindsight, I'm sure that the guy who was missing his leg is probably just as jovial. We always seem to think that because a person who has a prosthetic leg or a prosthetic limb, that they have to be this sad person, when that's not really the truth. Okay.
No, he was down there dancing.
He was at the party kicking it. Okay.
Well,
no pun intended. Okay. Getting it in. And you know what? I am not mad at him. And kudos to Pusha T for shouting him out and being like, yo, don't play. Don't be being stupid.
Mm-hmm.
If you find his leg, give it back to him. But hey, we gotta find fun and love and everything. And it's all good and fun and love. And I'm sure he's just as jovial and joking about it as well. So, but no jokes. It's not to be demeaning or disrespectful in any way. I think he was just having a good time, just like everybody else, honey. And like Lisa Ray said, girl, he was dancing so good. I'm telling you, he was dancing at the party so good. Okay. So yeah, this is not about, being, making jokes about somebody's prosthetic leg. This is
no. It's
somebody's
light. Yeah. It's just a fine light in the situation.
I think
right now, we got you, homie.
I think the best point made is, why do we have to just assume that someone that has a prosthetic leg or is in a wheelchair is visible? Like, they obviously he likes to hang out. I won't say kick it like you said, but he liked to be out there and have fun and have a good time. I was at the beach one time. I met a guy with a prosthetic leg, and he was flirting with me, my friend. He came into the water with us trying to flirt, and it got the suction gave out and it floated out, and we had to go out swim and go get it. And he had a great attitude about it. He wasn't like, woe is me. Like, he's accepted that. So if we can help in any way, if anyone knows where this leg is, let's link him up, whoever found it, with the man that lost it. I think that's why we want to do this story right here. Excuse me for losing it. I'm in a very silly mood today. Okay, ladies, we're going to end this show on a high note and talk about this. Some of our favorites hit the red carpet over the weekend for BET's Hip Hop Awards. And because of all the fun looks, let's play a game of Hot or Not.
Yeah.
Okay. First up, Dream Doll. Was she hot or not?
Ooh,
she's pretty.
She was pretty in pink. I thought this was a very, very classy look. I liked her look. She's hot. Okay.
Yeah, that color pink is nice too.
Pretty color.
The color of it is like shocking. It's like popping. I mean.
Next up, we have Lil' Kim. Was her look hot or not? Lil' Kim.
She's Lil' Kim. She can't do any wrong.
And that's my friend. So
I like her too. I'm sorry.
She's always gonna be hot.
A bodysuit that was of a body shape, of boobs and a six pack. I'm all about being adventurous and shocking. I mean, that's what Kim does. You're right. I mean, she came with the one boob out, and Diana Ross flipped it one time. So I don't like this look. I don't. Sorry.
That's that new style where they have the boob showing on the print. Like, that's like a new style, I guess. But okay.
I like that bag though.
She's done better. She's done better.
Next up, Remy Ma. Hot or not, ladies?
I love Remy Ma.
I do too.
She's giving Green Hornet in this, but she's giving it like it's supposed to be given, honey. And I love this wig. I love Remy Ma. She's
Give it
dope.
like to her when she get once she start working out and getting her body together, and she start realizing, hey, I could do this and I look good. And my outfits, she's been bringing some fashion. She's been doing it. So
It's sharp.
That green is bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Next
sharp.
up, our girl Spice. She was here on the show. Hot or not? Ooh, I like that.
I love this yellow. I love this yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite. If you want to bring some sunshine to red carpet, wear yellow. Spice, you brought all the sunshine with that outfit.
And against her skin tone.
Very
Gorgeous.
nice.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies, we have a fella here. French Montana, hot or not?
That's a lot of
I
damn.
don't know what that is.
Is that an
That's
Arizona
a lot of
iced tea
material.
bottle?
That looks like a super coat and a checkered board. Not
It looked like a performance, so I'm gonna give him a pass but it's the
Like a
food.
character.
It's
Yeah.
giving Arizona iced tea, lemon flavored tea. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, it's giving
with a red
it's the food.
checkerboard.
Last
It's a
one,
food.
DJ Envy, hot or not?
You know what?
Hot.
DJ
like that.
I love a man
Hot.
that will do pink. I think
Yes.
he was sparkly. He hot. Yes, DJ. You better
Yeah.
wear pink. Real
And
pink.
he matched the pinks up. He he had a light pink and dark
Yeah,
pink.
dark pink. Yeah, yeah.
He looks
Right.
good. He
What
looks
do you
good.
call that? Little ombre?
Yep.
Ladies, fun show tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Please like this show, and we got to get those likes up. And thank you for watching us on YouTube. Stick around for the poll that's coming up next. And Selena, I got to come to Atlanta so I can go to church with you so I can be forgiven for my sins. I'm sorry.
Girl, we're gonna have to go down to the altar and pray.
And we're gonna pray for you.
In
Bye.
the name of Jesus.
Yeah.